since we kicked it, you've been caught up.
Alright guys, here we go with the presentation of Itenez. As you can see, the box is a burgundy color, or you can call it deep red. I say burgundy, with gold accents all over it. It looks like a suitcase, or that's the theme that I think they're going with, given the fact that it has buttons. If you've ever seen a Gucci or Louis Vuitton suitcase or a chest, that's usually how it looks with the buttons on it. Olfattology, excuse me, is stamped in gold lettering inside the presentation. Also, Itenez, I think that's how you're saying it. And all the information is there. This is a 100 ml, excuse me, not 100 ml. This is a 50 ml bottle, 1.7 ounce, EDP. And on the back there, you can see all the information and the barcode with the presentation. Now, this is a cool presentation in one way, and this is another way. This is a sleeve, slides off, and it feels like leather. It feels like there's a leather topping inside. It's cardboard. Same thing here. Olfattology and the perfumer Enzo Galati of this brand, and which is really cool. I didn't know that Enzo Galati also does Boys 1920, and also I think it's called Booty. I hope I'm not messing that up, but yeah, he has two other lines. I think Boys 1920 is the entry to the line, the more affordable line, ranging from 100 and maybe 20 to 200 bucks. And then you have the other two that are more on the luxury side, ranging from 250 to $450. And that is this one, Olfattology, and also Booty. I apologize again if I'm messing the name up. So here we go. Let's open this bad boy up and let's see what's inside. Look at that presentation right there. Let's pull it out. It sits really comfortable inside of this foam encasing. If you can see when I tell you, this is snug. That's not even coming out. Well, a little bit, I guess, but it's really snug in there. It's not really moving at all when you try to take it out. It sits secure. Okay, let's do that part over. Okay, there you go with the presentation. Look at how snug this sits inside of the box. Very secure, not gonna move unless you probably shake it or something, but it's just very secure in there. We take it out. Once again, very hardcore, solid box. And here we go with the beautiful juice. Gold top, glass bottle with frosted glass accenting the side. And probably can't see, but the name Olfattology is engraved in the bottom there. A light golden juice. Very, very beautiful presentation. And top is super heavy. This is solid metal with a plastic top inside. Now at the top of the bottle, you can see it says Olfattology. The information on the bottom here, sorry if you can't see that, but believe me, the barcode and the batch code is there on the bottom. This fragrance is made in Italy also. Okay, so there we go. With the presentation of Itenez from Olfattology. And once again, I do apologize. The brand I was talking about, once again, we have Boys 1920, we have Olfattology, and the other brand, the more higher price brand, is called Baldy. That's the name of the company, Baldy. And I'll have it probably a picture or a spelling of the name proper there. Okay? So, once again, here we go with this beautiful bottle for you guys to view. And now we're gonna go into the review, because that's what we're here for. Y'all wanna check out the juice. So stay tuned. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Rome 300. We out here, sunny, beautiful day at the pool, chilling. What better time to do a review for you guys? We got a special one for you. I'm gonna talk about this beautiful house that I'm not gonna say I discovered. My man, I'm gonna give you a shout out to this because you did discover it, you did put it on YouTube. My man Carlos from Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, he put us on this fragrance and I happened to check it out, and it's none other than Olfattology. This brand is off the chain. So I wound up going to New York, checking it out, had an opportunity to pick up a bottle, and that fragrance is Itenez. Yes, I got Itenez from New York. They unfortunately are discontinued the brand because it wasn't promoted very well, but I got a great deal on this fragrance and I had to pick it up. It was actually the last one of that of this actual category. That name brand had a few left, but this one is the last one of this particular one, and I had to grab it. I smelled a few of them. This was the one that drew me in the most. But yeah, man, this one is called Itenez, and let's talk about it a little bit, y'all. What I can tell you from initial blast is this is a soft, spicy citrus fragrance. It has the most beautiful opening of citrus and ginger and pepper that I've come across in a long time. This one definitely has jumped up in one of my favorites in my collection, and it definitely sparked an interest in me purchasing more from this brand. Gotta let you guys see the bottle, man. I showed you the presentation already. You guys saw that, and I know it's impressive, but I mean, look at that, yo. This thing is beautiful. A nice golden yellow juice. The bottle itself looks like a bell that you ring at a bell service or something like that, but it's really, really cool, man. This is a really unique craft bottle. Very heavy bottle, thick glass, heavy top. I mean, one of the heaviest tops I've had in a long time. But let's talk about the juice, y'all. Like I said before, the opening has this great citrus, bergamot, orange, and ginger, and that gives you this soft, spicy feeling. And I was confused. I was like, man, is this gonna be good for the spring or the summer, or am I buying it? I'm gonna have to wait till the fall? No, it actually worked very well, because the first like 2 hours, I just really enjoyed that opening. You know, later on, as the fragrance got, you know, into the heart of the fragrance, it started to develop, and I got a little bit more of the spices instead of the citrus. I got, you know, some of the pepper. I got some of the, you know, the nutmeg that came out, and that bring a little richness to the fragrance. It gave it a little bit more body, and
it made me realize that this fragrance is, you can wear it in the summer, you can wear it in the spring, but this is a early spring, mid-fall fragrance. But it just came off a little bit more spicy, a little bit more thicker in the heart of the fragrance. And when I tell you it has these spices, right? You know, the spices usually are dark and very harsh and very in your face. Now they blended this thing so superbly that the spices became more of a food, edible type of feeling. This reminded me of something like maybe a lunch, and I had a little bit of, you know, maybe some type of Jamaican curry chicken mixed with maybe some dessert on the side, maybe some type of, you know, fruit cake. It was like very mixed, not gourmandish, but edible in the sense of it was really, I really enjoyed it more than other fragrances I have that, you know, invoke that food and that edible feeling. And I credit that to, you know, the nutmeg, the, you know, the green pepper, you know, the black pepper type of vibe, and then, you know, it's like a splash of lemon that they put over it. That's why I get that curry chicken, because, you know, when you make curry chicken, you got the spices, you got the red pepper, the green pepper, you throw a little lemon on there. This thing, you know, it's really good. Now, as a fragrance, I've had the fragrance on for about 5 hours now, and I'll tell you right now, the dry down, the beginning and the dry down are probably the highlights of it. The dry down has this cashmere wood, this pepper, and also a little bit of patchouli. It gives it the earthiness. It gives it, you know, this beautiful floral note. But the jasmine that's in there and the ginger didn't go away. It stayed there. A little bit of citrus is still there, but the jasmine, the rose, it blossoms into this. Once again, the edible factor stays there, but it becomes warmer now. This is where that fall I was talking about comes in. That warm, you know, not overbearing, but warm, spicy, floral note comes in there. A little bit of woods, becomes a little woody, and this is when that sexiness comes. I think that any woman that comes across this fragrance and a man's wearing it, oh, you're going to get a lot of compliments. Now, let's talk about longevity projection. Their whole line has a very great longevity. I mean, the longevity is 10 all the way around. This fragrance is not beast mode, but it's pretty strong, but it's not overbearing. Strong meaning that it's like, if you were to compare, let's go into a person that works out. This is not a bodybuilder. This is a guy that does calisthenics. He's cut, he has muscle, but he's not like, wow, this dude is huge. This is that cut guy that you're like, wow, okay, that's the type of person I see it and that I want to look like, not somebody that's super huge. This is that type of fragrance. This is not overbearing, but it's noticeable. I would say that this is about, projection-wise, arm length and a half away, longevity, 10 hours plus, is not a skin scent at all. This thing is inviting, and this is the perfect place for this. The perfect place is going out to dinner. If you go out to dinner with this, it will complement your food, it will complement the atmosphere. You won't feel like the food that you're eating is overtaking the fragrance, or vice versa. This is perfect for that. It's a little bit more on the mature side, I think. I think that a novice or someone new to this would not appreciate it, but then again, to each his own. Try it if you want. this is a perfect fragrance. The whole line I smelled 5 of the line. It's probably 8 of them. Man, they're great. I will definitely invest in this line a little bit more. I want you guys to check it out. The perfumer behind this, I can't remember his name. I know he made Boys 1920, and he also made what is it called? What is it called? Oh, man, I'm gonna put the name up there. I can't remember off the bat. I think it's Newbie. Man, I'm sorry guys. I completely dropped the ball on that one, but I'll put it up there so you guys can know. But Boys 1920, I think is his top of the line. This one is definitely more of the luxurious part. I think this is a little bit above that. But definitely, guys, check this one out. It's a beautiful fragrance. Gosh, it's awesome. If you wanted to know when it came out, this was released last year, so it's definitely a new brand. But it's worth it, guys. I'm putting my stamp on this brand. If you don't, you missed out, but that's what it is. All right, that was my little review on this fragrance. I know it wasn't little, but that's my take. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my drink at the pool. It's your boy Rome 300. Like I always say, it's okay if you want to smell like Rome. I'll holler at you next time. Peace.